me see, Danny. I could probably send you the. All right, boys. 5 seconds left, and looks like we're finally going live. On the T side, we have Intense with a smoke, 2 flashes. Let's see what he's going to get into. UCLA with a classic no-kit CT side start on the pistol round. Very interesting strat. And they're just running down A. They're playing full retake on B with Scott Sterling there, and they're just running out a B as the UCR side. But in the meanwhile, we have Gosu flanking. Punchi gets one.
Yeah,
I was about to go down, but triple flank. Oni-chan wide peeking is going to find Chris. Scott Sterling picks him off, and he's pushing up a little bit closer. Sees one under heaven. That's Intense dropping. 1v3 now for Punchi. And he grabs one. Not able to clean up.
That was close. And honestly, Scott Sterling did a really good job there being that solo B player by Graffiti. Because if he died there, then UCLA would have just taken spawn control, and that would have been the round. So really, really good job. And interesting setup by UCLA, stacking so many people towards middle.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, absolutely. Those were a really smart setup by UCLA. To a certain extent, you know, you're really gambling on one side of the map, but the B bomb side on Overpass is incredibly easy to retake as a CT side, even without having a smoke. And, you know, UCR put themselves in a really difficult position because they planted the bomb default, but they pushed Graffiti. So not exactly the right spot that they wanted to fight there.
And it looks like here UCR are going to be making their way towards long A. That's Crazy Pancake. Going to spot out a couple. He should be falling back at this point now. And looks like here UCR, they're just going to get into bathroom, just get some map control. And look at all of UCLA. They're pretty much all rotated towards the A site. And looks like here Oni-chan going to find P Builder as there's 4 guys in A. But it looks like there's just going to be a standstill now as UCLA, they want to slow things down.
They slow things down. They're still leaving the bomb towards long, but they want to just double check, make sure that no one's flanking them quickly, which no one is, surprisingly. I'd expect actually off all that contact that occurred towards the A site that Gimp or Gosu get a little bit aggro.
Yeah, this is really good though that they're just waiting this out because they want UCLA to kind of use their utility, waste some money. That way in their next gun round, you know, it'll kind of be more of an even playing field. But it looks like here, most of UCR, they're going to be grouping up towards the bathroom here. I think they want to do a late round hit probably.
In the meanwhile, we have Oni-chan and Crazy Pancake just jump peeking. They throw a flash down, grab one. Smooth, Chris, Punchi's still alive. They're pushing up to the site. We should just be a meat grinding here.
Oh, but they actually get a couple kills here. They might even get the bomb down, but Scott Sterling towards the truck here, able to find the one, and the bomb is going to go down. So that's a big win in UCR's book.
No, absolutely. I really didn't think that they would get that bomb down there. I thought Chris would... Yeah, I thought he was dead to rights, but great plant there by him. Great way to, you know, get some money and cash going for this team. And they actually full saved that round off of the plan in their first round. So if you look at their money, they got money just as good as UCLA.
Yeah, this is an ideal situation that they want to be in here. And that op is coming out here. P Flutter is going to be the one that's going to be taking it. And what do you think UCR is going to do in this first round here?
I'm interested to see that I think they're probably going to go heavy towards A. They usually send like a heavy stack towards there, and it looks like we're getting more of a connector kind of play, so maybe a split towards short.
Yeah, but it looks like here, just going to be a standard default. UCLA going to be working up towards long A here, but looks like Smooth is going to be holding the playground angle. But you look at UCLA's map controller, they have water and long A control.
And they actually just shot down Chris for down 66 HP. And he's looking pretty weak right now. Yeah, Scott Sterling running into Smooth. It's a 1v1 right now. He's running out of bullets. Both are on no HP. Able to clean up the kill, and there's no trade there. Crazy Pancake is there, however, to support. In the meanwhile, Intense actually picked off Oni-chan towards Connect there. But if you look at the map control, I mean...
Look at this, yeah.
The UCR
pretty much UCR have... they have nothing to work with at this point. They pretty much have to know that they're all coming from Monster side at this point. But they do have a lot of nades, so if they do a proper take, they should be able to get into the site. They throw a barrel molly, it'll be huge.
But it looks like Gosu, watch that P Flighter.
Oh, this is big contact here. Oh, he gets the shot. And it's all going to be down to Gimp in the pit area. He just needs to stay alive here and hold on. The rest of UCR, they're pouncing on him. Punchi takes him down, so now it's a 2v4 situation with Scott Sterling on 1 HP. And this is going to be a tough retake, especially with no nades. And he's almost able to kill Chris there, but Punchi going to take down Crazy Pancakes, all down to Scott Sterling. And I believe this should just be a save call.
That was just a rough round. That's a little bit of inexperience there by Gosu. He's not that aware of the angle that he was setting out there. He wasn't actually further back away from the barrel enough that he would be not seen from the tunnel. And he didn't even peek out. He just stood there in place, and P-Flighter just ripped his head off with the op. Not bad at all.
Yeah, this is a really clean round too from UCR. 4 alive. This is going to be big for their money. UCLA here though. Do you force?
This would be a great indication. I wouldn't force here if I would force here if I were them. Scott Sterling can maybe drop an op. They can get aggressive with it. But this would be a good indication of where they feel about their team in comparison to UCR. And they're feeling confident. They buy up. They drop that up I was talking to you about. And Oni-chan's looking to get aggro with it. He has 4 kills so far, seeing if he can stack on top of that. He has a great spawn for mid, actually, so I'll be interested to see what he can do here.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching Oni-chan here as he's going to be looking to get that mid pick here. And there is an op on the other side, and he takes him down, though. And now the force up not really looking so strong, but UCLA, they should try to push water here. That's Scott Sterling. He's stuck in the connector. He's going to be met with 2 players. He's going to get taken down, though. That's going to be A site open, but they don't quite know that yet, as the rest of UCLA is still just grouping towards B.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, they're finally rotating off, but I think at this point, they might as well just stay on the B site, gamble it, and just hope that they come to B. If not, save what little guns that they have, because they don't really have much to fight off an A take with.
Yeah, look at the utility on UCR side. They have so much. And yeah, I definitely agree with you that they should just gamble. If they go to the other site, just save. And if they go to your site, you have a good chance of winning. But it looks like UCR here. They're leading with this Opalon. I really like that here on Overpass. Because, like I said before, you kind of want to make your presence known. As the rest of UCR, they're going to work up towards the long A area. And Gosu is going to be seeding all the smokes and the utility coming out. Okay, Chris is going to take down Crazy Pancake. It's all down to Gosu in the bank area. He might just opt to just kind of save here.
Yeah, everything's smoked off. There's nothing. There's no avenues open there. And, actually incredible patience there by the UCR team. They were able to get 2 really early picks and just slow things down. Take a breath. Reread the map. And they just held their angles down, moved together as a team, smoked off the right angles, and that was just a really clean T round by them. And that's going to put their economy in motion. Look at the money that they have right now.
Actually, wait, there's a chance they could actually get Oni-chan's op here at middle if they're quick enough.
That is a good point.
I feel like they should definitely try to get it. I don't think UCR is in a position yet where they're just going to think about hunting it. They still need to stabilize their money a bit more, and there it is. They got the op. And is UCR going to be aware of this, though?
Chris doesn't even try for it. That's actually a huge win by the CT side right there to be able to recover that gun. Hopefully they'll be able to bring it into the next round, or maybe do enough damage in this round to get some kills. Let's see if Gimp holds on to it, though. He has a decent spawn for B, and no, he drops a UMP, and they're forcing again.
They're forcing around this.
Not want to give up.
Wow.
This could be very stubborn. This is definitely a stubborn play, but let's see if it pays off for them. It looks like just a straight up B rush. It's coming out, and Gimp is suited with the op. That might not be the gun for this task.
Oh, he's going to find the first one, though. He might be able to find a second, and he's going to fall right back into the pit area as Smooth's going to take down Oni-chan. And Intense taking down Gosu as well. So now it's a 4v3 situation. The Force, Crazy Pancake, going to take down another. So a bit of an awkward situation. Op is still alive in pit, though, and Gimp, he needs to find a play. He gets Punchi. He gets shot through the smoke, and it's all down to Scott Sterling. Left in a 1v2 situation, but look at Intense's HP. He's only got 2.
He has a molly.
Oh.
Wow, that was incredibly close. A great beginning pick by Gimp, and smart of him to back up, but his team just fights to the death there when they could have just, taken short control, because there was no one there. If they just took short control, sat by sandbags, and just waited for the retake, or maybe just, harass them as they try to get to the site, maybe boost sandbags there.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been the right call, but they get a little bit too aggro, and now they're on a save.
Yeah, this is looking like a really good start for UCR as well right now. And, I think part of it might have just been that UCR maybe forcing a little bit too much around that op, but UCR here, they're going to be taking towards the long A area. Scott Sterling should be able to hear a bit of this from the bathroom area. And They'd probably use a flash and they're gonna clear it out. Scott's completely blind, but he actually takes down Chris somehow. And Smooth takes him down though. 4v4 situation as ooh, Intense actually gets that lurk kill. And Gimp with the CZ might be able to make something happen here. He's able to just dink him, but not quite. Oni-chan finding another one. He might be able to find a second one, but not able to find the kill. And it's 4-2 now.
Wow. Surprising damage there. Great play there by Scott Sterling to get that kill. Just with only with a P250, not even like a CZ or anything there.
Yeah.
But this is a very important round, as you know, many buy rounds are. But if UCLA can't get something done this round, it's gonna look really bad because they have been getting kind of stomped in these rounds. They're pretty one-sided thus far.
Yeah. And Oni-chan, he's going to be working this op towards A. And he's actually going to be the only player towards A. He's going to try to listen. Going to fall back immediately, though, as he's waiting for that jump spot angle. And this is actually such a satisfying shot when you hit it. But UCR using the utility properly. I'd like to see this. As he's going to push Oni-chan all the way back into the site.
And they're finally sending a rotate. They have Gimp firmly established in connector. They have a lot of control there, as well with Gosu. And at this point, you maybe just want to stack the A site. Wait for Oni-chan to get some contact, and if he does, then you can rotate in and leave Gimp as your ace in the hole.
Yeah, really quiet round here. UCR, they still have 4 smokes though, so.
And they're putting down 4 connector. What is going on? They're about to throw a flash out, and let's see what's going to happen here.
They're going to take water control here. As they actually get both the entries in water, and this might just be a straight B take at this point. Crazy Pancake getting taken down by Punshi. As Oni-chan only trading out 1, and Scott Sterling left in a 1v4. As he might be able to find a kill here, but I don't know if they're actually aware he's in the pit area. No, it looks like they are.
Sounds like team flash, but cleaned up by P Flighter.
What name is so hard to say.
P Flighter, Plighter, Flighter. I don't know.
Flighter?
Flighter,
I don't know.
Let's call him Flighter from now on.
Flighter, yeah, it's too hard to say.
maybe someone in chat can help us out here because this is a hard name to pronounce. But anyways, what a dominant strat by UCR. They come through connector. Gosu and Gimp had no idea what was going on there. They definitely didn't expect 4. P Flighter was posted on sandbags from door, and Gimp just got picked off, and Gosu couldn't even get 1.
Yeah, it was really surprising to see that it went 2 for 0. Like generally, when you have that water position, you at least get 1 kill as a CT.
Absolutely. I mean, Ghost has a perfect, window just to shoot people from. They have to run through that door, and he's standing there in a perfect spot just to spam them down. But he really tries to dodge that flash, and doesn't get rewarded for that.
Yeah, Oni-chan here actually lit Intense up.
He pushed him off connected. That's really hamstringing the T side, as you only have Smooth working towards A, while the rest of the team is grouping up towards B, where there's a 3-man stack.
Yeah, P Flutter is going to be leading with this op once again, and UCR, they really use this player's op, as this is not the first time that they've done this.
But they're all rotating
monster contact.
One rotate.
Wow, the timing could not have been more unfortunate.
I mean, who was that? Gosu or whoever? Was that Barrels? Maybe a quarter of a second away from just seeing 3 people walk into his crosshair.
Yeah, and it looks like here it's just gonna be all down to Scott Slim. He's gonna get taken down though. And yeah, I feel like that fight that happened in Connector, I believe it was between Intense and Oni-chan, kind of swayed the rotate of the CTs probably. And unfortunate because it actually led them away from where all the Ts are coming.
Yeah, no, just a really odd call by Oni-chan. Oni-chan was below ladder. If they were going A, he would have heard a lot of steps, but he didn't hear. He only heard 1 person there. I think he really jumped the gun with that call. But anyways, Oni-chan picking towards mid. This time he's scared off by the flash. 2 flashes actually. A Smooth runs down, but gets traded by Scott Sterling. Great team play there by the UCLA duo.
Yeah, the first round where Scott Sterling is actually with Oni-chan towards the A side, so. UCR though, so far they've been using the utility really well, but they also have a lot of money in this half. Like 2 of them already have 12k, so it's gonna be an uphill climb for UCLA. As Intense.
Look how passive they're playing right now. She is just so aggressive.
Oni-chan shot him completely blind. That's what's going to make it a 5v3 situation in favor of UCLA. And Punchi, yeah, you're right. He's already out of the monster tunnel.
This is just not the good. I mean, you have to be throwing pot flashes occasionally to make sure that no one's creeping out and to punish these kind of plays. But UCLA just are content with just holding tight like this. They're giving a lot of space to the T's.
Yeah.
She's just waiting forever. This guy has no problem with patience.
The rest of UCR, though, looks like they're going to throw a bit of a fake towards A, and then they're going to come back towards B, and hopefully Punchi gets his kill. Oh, I think he spots his head. Yeah, he spots Crazy Pancake's head. He's going to try to toss him all in. Not quite peeking out yet. Punchi going to find one, but Ghosty going to trade back immediately, as this is going to make it a 2v4 situation. And Scott Stilling on the flank already. As UCR, they're pretty much trapped in water now.
They're in a very rough situation here, and they might just go for the save. Not that it would really change much, because they are loaded.
Ooh, Gimp pushing out, getting those kills, and he's going to pick up the second op.
And it's important to stress how good that round is for UCLA to win with 4 alive. Anything less, then they'd be in a very close reset territory, but they live with 4, so they have a decent amount of money saved up. Actually, it looks like only a couple thousand on each player, but still, it's better than losing 4 or 3.
Yeah, this is a big round for UCLA here, as Gimp almost going for that op pick, and we don't normally see Gimp with the op that often, so it's a little bit surprising, as he's definitely a monster with the rifle.
Yeah, Gimp definitely he hit a nice flick to start the game, so maybe he's getting a little bit too confident with his play so far. Because it's rare to see Gimp with an op, especially 2 on B with Oni-chan here as well. Double have him play with the op. Are they gonna boost one another?
Oh.
And they back off, and once again, UCR just giving so much real estate towards A. I think they're really scared of running into Oni-chan's op after he got 2 kills and one of them being full blind. That definitely does something to your morale. It kind of shakes you, and Scott Sterling is just taking everything here.
Yeah, he's actually already pushed up by long A, and I don't know if they quite checked this, as no, they aren't, but he's gonna miss his shot, and Scott Sterling finally able to get the kill in Intense. Gonna get traded out by Smooth, though. The rest of UCR, though, they're gonna be grouping up towards the B side with 45 seconds left in the round, and I'd like to see Smooth try to draw one of these CTs back towards A. That's exactly what's gonna happen here, as the rest of UCR, they're gonna creep out towards Monster and P-Flutter.
Later.
Going to be doing this monster. No, actually, chat said that his name is Chat said his name is Rick, or
Okay, so
Juliar.
Rick walking out.
We'll just call him Rick. Yeah. Crazy Pancake here is going to be stuck towards the pit area, as the rest of UCR made their way into the site. Ghosty going to find one though.
But
Rick going to return.
Picks him off easy. Crazy Pancake re-aggresses, does some good damage, drops one. The bomb planter is left, and it's Chris inside the smoke holding it down. And Smooth is so far away. Chris needs help, and he needs it now. He drops smoke, able to back up. And Crazy Pancake moves up, grabs one, traded by Smooth, and Oni-chan picks him off. That's a decent retake there. Oni-chan puts one in the body just to make sure he's dead.
Yeah, but this round here, 2 alive. So UCLA's money, could be a bit better, but it's uphill climb just because UCR, their money is still so good. They have pretty much 2 buys left in them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting to see UCLA just get back in this game on account of just buying a lot of ops. Not something that we've seen from the UCLA side. That's not really their forte. The way that they play the way that they play CS. So I'm interested to see how this continues. If you're looking at this, Oni-chan and Gimp are actually pushing up to A together, and they're leaving B open. But actually, UCR is finally putting aggression towards A. They have 3 coming up playground, and Oni-chan's about to get some contact.
Oh, he's gonna get taken down by Rick, and Rick has been doing a lot of work with his off so far. But do they expect Gimp here at lane as well with his off? He might be able to find a free kill into Intense, but no, not able to react quite in time. As UCR, they're gonna be posting up long A.
Yeah, I like this. They're not getting too aggro. They definitely want to slow it down. And it seems like just a common thread for the UCR side. If they get a pick, they're slowing the game down a lot. They want to assess things. They want to put their op in a position to punish people for pushing. And if you look at Smooth, he's got a lot of a lot of real estate. He's about to run into Gimp. Gimp grabs one. He's going to be in a tough position here. Swaps out for the AK, but he gets dropped down by Intense. Gosu, Pancake, left on the site. And Gosu's not able to do it. Chris with a nice entry headshot on a Gosu. And now it's 1v4 for Crazy Pancake.
Yeah, and that kind of just fell apart. And I have to mention once again, Rick getting these crucial op picks towards the long A area. And UCLA, do they buy off this? That's the question. I feel like the trend is they will, but should they?
It's a good question. I'm not actually sure because they're gonna have 3K on Onichan Scott Sterling, 5,500 on Gimp, and Crazy Pancake's gonna save an op, so they can double op once again and maybe get some UMPs. And UMPs are pretty strong in overpass, especially if you can just drop them on the B site. It's totally a fine gun. Any SMG really.
I'd be okay with a double op play with a couple umps here. Let's see what they decide to do here, though.
They drop over the op to Onichan. They're pulling the gun. They're pulling the trigger. Gimp goes back to the M4. Let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, an op, 2 M4s, a CZ, and a Deagle, and the rest of UCR are going to be making their way towards B.
Nothing towards it.
Yeah. And Onichan going to get taken down by Rick once again, as Smooth is going to make his way straight out and Ghost. He's going to find that CZ kill, though, as it's going to slow things down a little bit, as UCR trapped behind a molly, but Intense going to find Scott Sterling. He might be able to find Gimp as well, but Gimp trading back, as this is pretty much a 3v3 fight at the B site. But no, UCR, they're going to start falling away. I like this.
Once again, they are not afraid to just back off, and they're not really getting punished for this, because despite giving up all of A that round, no one wanted to flank them or go push up party. And off of that, UCR kind of reset, and UCLA, it looks like they're about to double rotate off, leaving Gimp last man on the site, 17 HP, playing retake from Graffiti. And just the patience and the slowness from UCR is really throwing the UCLA team for a loop.
Yeah, I have to say though, UCR, they're taking control of this monster game the whole half so far. I really want to see UCLA put more pressure on it, or not allow them to take control of it so easily. But looks like Gosu here. He's going to be towards the pit, and Gimp. Yeah, they're playing super passive on this, as UCR. They're going to creep right across.
See what Rick can do here. He's known to pre-fire angles, but he's gets dropped by Gimp. Gosu grabs one as well. Last one alive, Rick, hiding behind pillar. Has to grab bomb, 15 seconds left. He's looking for a fight, but Gosu's just jiggling around him, dancing around him. And that is just so difficult. Gosu doing a great job of just being distraction and being an annoyance.
Yeah, and Gimp playing a really good spot there. That was really good awareness by both players to kind of identify what was open and what wasn't. So because they pretty much just gave up the site, except the left side pillar angle, which Gimp was holding. And that's gonna make it 7-5 for UCR. Then this is pretty much UCR's last fight. This is a big round and a half, actually, because whoever loses this, they're gonna be broke.
Yeah, this is a swing round. You might be able to see a 7-7 game by UCLA if they win this round, and maybe closing out the half entirely with an 8-7. And they have 4 on B. They are very scared of the monster rush. In the meanwhile, we have Punchi just in his natural lurking position, and the rest of the team got kind of just going slow, Intense, walking through connector, backing up actually, while the UCR team waits for the long pushes. And if this was any normal round, you'd expect a long push to come in. But UCLA, they played passive this round. They left only 1 on A at the start.
Yeah. I think this is kind of one of the things that we mentioned before earlier in the game, where UCR, they need to definitely make UCLA play more passively and not give them so much space. You know, they need to punish those aggressive plays, and I think we're at that point now. So it looks like Onichan is going to be opping towards the bathroom here, and he might be met by Rick. So it looks like the rest of the UCR, they're going to be making their way towards long A, and Onichan trying to get some info here.
And he's pushing hard. Intense may be able to pick him off if he goes too aggressive. Onichan, he wants to take it all. No, he backs off. Makes a note not to run. And looks like he was just a little bit late, as finally Smooth rotated in from long bathroom.
This is a perfect sell. This is a perfect sell. Late round B fake. It's gonna leave only one player towards A, and that's only Chinese already smoked off. UCR have pretty much a free bomb site.
Absolutely. Great fake by them, and UCLA bit hard. Oni-chan pushes him by himself off the flash, and Crazy Pancakes looks to follow suit. This is not how you retake. Scott Sterling pushing through bank though. Grabs one, traded off by AM Smooth. All that's left is Gimp and Ghost in a 2v4, and this looks like an insurmountable situation to deal with.
Yeah, I think this is a hard save here. At least they'll have a chance of winning the next round if they save these two weapons. But I have to applaud UCR. That was a beautifully timed fake there. Especially, huh?
Did they throw a smoke from A to B?
No, it was just they had one player in water throw a molly and a smoke and a couple flashes. And the thing is, it sold it.
One kit of nades.
Yeah, it sold it though just because it was so late in the round, right? And because of how slow UCR has been playing, that it was really convincing. So I'm really impressed that they made that kind of call there.
Absolutely, and you also have to think that they probably made that call because Oni-chan pushed all the way through bathrooms for about 15-20 seconds, didn't see a soul.
Yeah.
I mean, that definitely, as Oni-chan's the opper, he in the IGL, he's getting a lot of information, but at the same time, it's just false information because the UCR side is just going so slow. And the UCR is looking like an entirely different team this game with their with P Flater back on their squad, aka Rick, aka Julia.
Yeah, I have to say he's had definitely a big impact for the squad so far. His op picks have been so crucial. As it looks like UCR, they're gonna go with their bread and butter on these force type of rounds as they're going towards long A. And Intent's gonna find Scott Sterling. They're just punishing all these aggressive pushes like we mentioned.
Absolutely, and just the patience by UCR, and this default is just honestly just sound default, ironclad default, you could say.
Yeah, they're using their utility properly and everything, so this is really good.
They're just toying. They have UCLA is looking like a puppet, and they're just moving around, moving them around like puppeteers. And Chris, he's leading with the bomb actually, almost by himself towards long, and it looks like they're about to burst. Molly's onto the site.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a pretty big fight here as 3 players at UCLA already in the A site. And Oni-chan with the big flank and Intense is going to swap this out. Whereas with 34 seconds left, if they get that kill, it could mean a route back to B, but it's almost just a standstill. Gimp finally going to find Rick though, as UCR tries to make their way into the site here. Crazy Pancake almost going to find Punchi, but he gets taken down as well. And, oh, the double kill. That's all down to Oni-chan. Left in a 1v4, finds the first one. He only has a molly though. And this is looking extremely tough for him as Punchi taking him down.
What a round by Punchi. Those 2 frags there just shouldn't happen. They should at least be traded after the first one. Great shots by him. Way to stay controlled and get 2 headshots there. Oh, what a beast of a round by him. And look at UCLA. They're left with nothing. They have a horrible bye going into this round. And I think UCR is just going to do the same thing that they've been doing. They're just going to smoke one side of the map, go slow, walk it out, try to get some picks, and they're just going to toy with UCLA. The T side, but the UCR just looking great so far.
Yeah, it's looking really good, especially seeing as how UCLA, they won the pistol and the second round too. And Intense going to take down Oni-chan. And these aggressive pushes that UCLA are doing are just not working out. They're just getting punished every single time so far.
Absolutely. And it's got to be tilting, because if you're Oni-chan or Gimp, you want to go for plays to get your team back in the game because you know that you're the person that has to do it. But they're just getting shut down on these. UCR is playing incredibly disciplined.
Yeah. And just because UCR have been punishing all these aggressive pushes, it's so hard for UCLA to know whether it's an A-side default or like a monster take. And that kill is probably going to prompt for the monster take here. As you have Gimp and Crazy Pancake, the ones that are going to be meeting it here.
Those are so bad though. Gimp's going to get shot on the side of the back.
Oh no, that was just not properly set up as Crazy Pancake gonna go down as well. OK Chris getting that 2K. And Rick finding another one. It's all down to Gosu. Left in a 1v4. Gets taken down as well. And a super convincing half from UCR there.
We were talking about it. We said that UCR needs to establish a strong default. Same with UCLA on the T side if they want to succeed. And UCR came and came with a strong default, established that, and did more. The mid-round calling from UCR to fake the UCLA squad that is
Yeah.
very scared, that is pinned on the bomb sites with no information, no pop flash plays, nothing being done to get any information towards the map, and that just ruins them. Onichan getting baited by a lack of information towards bathrooms. Just an incredible half there by UCR. But I'll be interested to see if they can continue that on CT side, as that's an entirely different beast.
Yeah.
Punchi's actually double flash with Kit. I think he's gonna probably double flash Monster,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll peek off of it.
Oh, and UCLA, they might just be running right into it here. Yes, this is going to be it.
See what route they take. Do they go short or do they go Monster?
Oh no,
And
they're
they're
not
setting
actually
4
peek.
short actually. And Rick sees nothing, but they're running up short. He grabs one, and they're running in, but they're
Whoa.
able to trade out. Chris at Graffiti, not able to get the shots. Finally grabs one. Onichan left by himself, 1 versus 3, fighting at Punchi against Heaven.
And he's gonna get taken down by Am Smooth. Oh man, that was a beautiful play by UCR though.
Yeah, they clear out all of Monster essentially instantly, and they have a really great crossfire there. There's no smokes down the site, so Graffiti, Monster, those angles are really rough if you're running up from Cat.
And yeah, just because I believe it was Rick that was playing at that wood position in between Monster and Short, that he was able to stay alive for a decent amount of time, able to find that kill as well. It was huge just because all the guys in Graffiti could get their shots off as well. But looks like UCLA here going to be with the CZs and Deagle and Scott Sterling as they're going to make their way up the connector. As this is a big round for UCR to win. If they can win it super cleanly, I actually think they're just going to take the map.
Yeah, I agree with that, but in the meanwhile, we have UCLA just creeping up. They got to be aware of a player hiding this angle. Intense plays this angle so often. They drop a pop flash, but it's not on the money. But Gimp finally gets him. They're storming the site now. They're taking the aim duels, and all that's left is Chris on the site with an MP9.
Yeah, that was disastrous, but Chris gonna find Scott Sterling. He's gonna neutralize the situation just a little bit here. It's Crazy Pancake gonna find a headshot though. As Smooth, big kill on goes to Punchi, cleaning it up. 12-5 here.
You know, winning the round cleanly would be great, but against a team like UCLA that is great on these eco rounds, these low buy rounds, with and just abusing their aim, just getting out with the win is huge. And now they'll have around an opportunity to cash out, to farm up, and see what they can do here.
Yeah, I have to say, this is an extremely dominant performance at UCR here. As it looks like UCLA, they're going to make their way towards the middle side here. It's only trying to working up towards the connector. UCLA going to peek out towards long A, towards middle. Intense going to be dropping a smoke by the divider area. He's going to be falling back here.
Intense just holding down his spray, but might be get punished for it as he's running out of ammo.
Oh, Rick, how is he still alive? He finally gets taken down by Crazy Pancake though. As Chris going to take down both final kills. It's going to make it 13-5 and 4 people alive for UCR here. They have a bonus round here.
Yeah, Intense recovers the FAMASs. They still have double Mac 10, and I'd love a double MP9. And I'm really interested to see what kind of play they go off of here with these low guns. Actually, they just drop the MP9s. They go straight for M4s. That's a lot of respect they're showing for UCLA right now.
Yeah, I would have thought that they were going to do something just aggressive towards the water with those SMGs, take control of that. But it looks like maybe they have a different plan in mind. As looks like UCLA are going to be storming out towards the middle area. And Gimp towards this water looking. Punchi gonna find that kill. It's a big kill to get.
He's playing that op angle that we were talking about before the game. And in the meanwhile, we have Intense and Rick. They're about to run into a few players, but Intense is in a great corner. He takes 2.
And the team kill coming out as well. 3v2 situation though. That's okay. Chris gonna find one on Scott, and gonna find the second on a Crazy Pancake. That's gonna make it 14-5. Huge plays from UCR.
UCR looking like a team that's not to be trifled with right now.
Yeah,
and is there an answer that
scary.
UCLA? I don't think UCLA has the practice or I don't know the strat book to really go up against a team like this. At least on this map, they're looking incredibly practiced on overpass. And just because the CSL team's good on one map does not mean that they have quite the depth of maps that you might think. that they would based on one map indication.
That is true.
But we're still in this game, and it looks like UCLA is just going to storm through connector, and they're going to run into Intense, who mollies it off, delays their push, and hopefully just backs up to a corner or towards site because he's about to run into Oni-chan, and Oni-chan spots a ton.
Ooh, Intense here is up close, and that flash, beautiful flash, as Intense gonna clean him up as well, and it's all down to Scott Sterling, and goes to as Intense gonna find a 3K in the round, and this is just looking like a bloodbath. But there is one final round.
Fear. Absolutely no fear by the UCR team, just playing that aggressive in bathrooms. They just don't really care. They think UCLA is garbage. It's looking like it so far.
And it looks like UCR, oh, I like this. They're going to do something aggressive towards A, but unfortunate for them because it kind of looks like UCLA are going to go towards B. And if UCR get aggressive towards A here and find these kills, I think it's going to be game over.
And they're just blowing through the smoke. Rook's about to run in it too, but he's not aware. Gets shot in the side, almost turns on Oni-chan. Oni-chan does recover, gets the kill, and the A bomb site is completely open. This is almost full retake setup for the CT side here.
This is actually so awkward though. Look at this. They have the bomb down in front of them.
I don't think they're aware of it. Are they?
I'm not sure. It doesn't look like Intense is playing in a way where he knows that it's down. This is actually such a weird setup right now.
Yeah, and you still have players on B, players in water. This is absolute madness right now. And Scott Sterling, if he just looks to his right, he'll be able to find Intense. And he finally looks towards it, gets the kill. And Pucci, he's still along bathroom. Maybe he'll be able to get a pick here. Narrowly misses the shot. And you gotta think this is a safe territory right now.
Yeah, this is actually just such an awkward round. As Pucci actually, if he gets a kill here, it's still very doable. As UCLA, they pretty much took A and they took B, but UCR had every other area of the map. Very, very awkward round.
Unwinnable right now.
Yeah.
Especially with a truck plant.
I think what UCR should do here is just make sure that UCLA doesn't get this op here. And it would be fine if they just save here. If they can take down some guns, though, it'd be good. But I don't think it's an absolute requirement.
Right now would be great. Actually, in the meantime, UCR, it's all smiles in their team. They're actually in game chat just laughing, yucking it up. They're not worried at all right now.
Ooh, that's going to be the op down.
Gimp died the bomb. Come on, Gimp. You're better than that, man. You had so much time to leave. He dies the bomb. That's not good. And now, UCLA is very strapped for cash.
Yeah. And they have to play flawlessly here from here on out.
Yeah, UCR has many, many match points. What, 9 match points to deal with right now?
Yeah,
it looks like Discord's actually lagging. They're talking to game chat now. Quick pick by Pucci though, just abusing that presence.
Yeah, 5v4 situation here as UCLA gonna be playing a man down right now, and it looks like they want to group towards B here. But so far the B holds from UCR have been pretty good. So as well, Chris gonna drop that smoke in as UCLA gonna try to creep out, and Smooth is literally right around the corner. The flash is gonna come in. He might be able to find a 2-piece, and he does. Beautiful play there. That's all down to Crazy Pancake. Left in a 1v5 situation. He gets taken down. 16-6.
Absolute stomp.
Yeah.
Not even close, baby. What a game by UCR right there. Absolutely incredible. I don't think we were expecting that at all.
No
way. We clearly not. We're very impressed and we're very surprised right now. Even that pop flash at the end. That was like an